Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Making Towns. I'm your host Bobby Davies. This time round I'm riding with Hyperactive, Safire, Reed and Anita Vaughan. We are heading to Purpose Wrestling. But before that, I've had a bit of a request to slow down these intros and talk a little bit about what I've been doing in wrestling over the last month or so, maybe since the last episode. And that is quite a bit. We had 2 Purpose shows last month, back to back, Friday, Saturday. Starting with our Pride Month event, Rainbows and Hand Grenades, always loads of fun. It'll be available soon on YouTube. We had the Snatch match, which is wrestlers dressing up and doing impressions and then having a match. Jumpers for ring posts, which is kind of a you pick, I pick school team style match. The main event, a tag match between Fight and Flight and the Twink Death Club. A lot of history there. This is the rubber match for Sky O'Shore and Riley D. And an amazing singles match between Isaac Murray and Jaden Williams. Really great show overall. It'll be available very, very soon on YouTube. We then had Reptilia the day after. David Francisco main eventing, defending his stolen Purpose Wrestling title against Leland Bryan. Great match, really good fun, and a standout barn burner match between Xander Bryant and JJ Gale. Those Bryan brothers are ridiculous, all so talented, and on the list for episodes of Making Town, so we'll see them hopefully very soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to do all 3 of them at once, or maybe we'll do one at a time. I think that's a more manageable interview style. We also had the return of Rex Armstrong to the ring, retired almost 2 years ago. Makes his return against Alf Edwards, but gets mixed up with his former best friend JJ Lynch, and we're going to see how that plays out in the next Purpose show, which on the day of release is tomorrow. So if you do listen to this on day of release and you're not sure what to do with your Friday night, get down to Wimbledon, come see Purpose Wrestling. Rex Armstrong's going to take on his former best friend JJ Lynch, and we've got David defending the Purpose title against Sky Smithson. That'll be great, and if you can't come down and catch it, it'll be on demand fairly soon. What else have I been doing this month? I have multiple shows with Wrestle Force. Love doing Wrestle Force. We did Long Ditton, great fun, always a good family show. Ended with a very fun rumble, won by Isaac Murray. Really good time, really got a lot of fun. If you're into the family friendly wrestling, if you've got kids, seek out a Wrestle Force show. We also did Hammersmith with Wrestle Force. Charles Samuels was there, and Harry Sefton and Raymond O'Reilly put on a bit of a technical clinic. Young Raymond O'Reilly really stepping up to the cold-blooded Harry Sefton. Really good show, and Hammersmith is a really great venue. It's the Hammersmith Studios. I think they filmed stuff like Whose Line Is It Anyway there. Really cool venue to be in, a proper TV studio. And finally this month also with Wrestle Force, we went to Rayleigh. That's the home of Wrestle Force. It's where they do their big shows about 3 or 4 times a year. We had Shah versus Levi for their international title, Shah Samuels, Levi Muir, and it was a hell of a match. These 2 big lads just tearing each other apart, really good fun. Raymond O'Reilly, again, another mention for Raymond, took on his buddy Isaac Blair in what I'd call kind of that indie style super match. They had a great showing, really good fun. Kick the hell out of each other as you do with your best buddy. And finally, the 114, Harry Milligan, Isaac Murray taking on True and Lacey for the Wrestle Force tag titles in what turned out to be a great match, and new Wrestle Force champions with the 114. Yeah, so that's been my month in wrestling. Really good month. 5 shows, lots of fun. And I'd advise anyone to come out, obviously come and check out Purpose Wrestling, but also check out Wrestle Force. If you're in the area and they're running a show, they're always good shows, always good quality and always good fun. Another fun couple of things I've been doing this month is I've been reached out to by a few of my wrestling buddies to do some graphics and video work for them, for their merch, for their projects ongoing. The Croydon Cowboys, Delphine, Cody Salihue, Jay Alexander. Excellent gimmick. I've told them this has the potential to be the best gimmick in UK wrestling, and they wanted a good, the bad and the ugly like opening credits style video for their entrance. And now this is the kind of thing that I can really sink my teeth into. It's wrestling, it's cinema, 2 of my favourite things, and I think the product is great. Keep an eye on socials. I know they're debuting the video at a match on the 13th of July, and I'm assuming it'll go on the socials after that. I will share it, check my socials out. Really pleased with the outcome. I think it looks really good. so keep an eye out for that. Also did a graphic for Kian Cameron, the little shit. A bookings graphic, really enjoyed doing that, taking some really nice photos of Kian in action, creating a nice graphic so people know that Kian is available for bookings. Pretty pleased with the outcome, looks very cool. Kian put it out as part of a video this month, so you can check that out on Kian's socials. Also done my split graphics. If you check out my socials there, I've done a few split posters, including with Connor Mills and Jordan Saeed and Safire Reed and a few other people that haven't been on this podcast yet, including David Francisco. And I've been commissioned by both Ted Saban and Kurt Atlas to do them one as well, so keep an eye on socials. Kurt Atlas's one is already out on the socials. Check out Ted Saban's socials, I'm sure it'll be up fairly soon. That's it, that is my month in wrestling. The other thing that I was requested of by some listeners was to talk about how maybe I know the guests, and Hyperactive I know very well, especially Safire Reed. I've known Safire Reed since almost the day we started Purpose. I think she was on the second show tagging with David. Maybe that was the show she tagged with David, or maybe it was one of the ones she had as singles early on. But I've known her for almost 4 years. Done lots of graphics work for her, done a couple of t-shirt designs. And yeah, watching her grow as a wrestler over the last 4 years has been awesome. She's now, pound for pound, in my opinion, one of the best wrestlers in the country. And having her so regularly on Purpose shows is just a joy to watch. As for Anita, obviously Anita moved over to the UK more recently, but we have had Anita pretty much since she moved over, appearing on Purpose shows, a couple of singles matches before she started tagging in Hyperactive with Safire. Amazing work, great powerhouse, great technician, and really bringing something else to the Purpose roster that we maybe were missing before. And as a tag team, what can you say? They've really got ridiculous chemistry, and the crowd at Purpose love them. I'm pretty sure the crowd everywhere they go love Hyperactive. So that's enough chatting from me. Let's talk to Hyperactive about life in the ring and life on the road. Here we go, episode 7 of Making Towns. Safire Reed, Anita Vaughan, Hyperactive. I'm very nervous about this one because I've seen you do what you did to David Francisco's house. Where are we going, Hyperactive? Safire Reed, Anita Vaughan, where are we off
going to Purpose Wrestling. Hey. What are we doing, Safire Reed? We're wrestling! Who are we wrestling? The East City Sovereigns. And oh, I didn't realise there was 2 people on that motorbike. Her legs were just like that. Sorry, anyway, we are Sovereigns, Purpose Wrestling.
Yeah. Are you gonna please batter Kian Cameron?
Oh yes. Kian Cameron. Why is I can't round here. I'm sorry. I'm like, why did he have his fucking pants halfway down his legs?
Amira got very distracted when we did this.
Was Amira driving?
No, I was driving. She's still.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, that's one of the questions I've heard about Amira's driving. We'll get on to.
Yes, we will.
So, Saf, you normally drive everywhere, right? You're the designated.
Yes, I am.
So, who's normally in your car?
Me, you.
Yeah, it depends on the show.
Depends on the show.
If it's Emerson Jane has been a recent feature.
She has been, yeah. She's been staying around. Literally.
The hatches.
Oh yeah, the hatches. Yeah,
how could we forget the hatches?
They only live like 10 minutes away from us. Not even.
What great road guests.
Honestly, they're great.
Love the hatches.
They've become quite more accepting of the hyperactive tendencies these days because they have no choice.
Well, they have a calming presence.
They do. They bring us down to another level.
Yeah,
it's here and then.
We better behave, Sarah's trying to.
Yeah.
The hyperactivity.
Yeah. So they both level us down a bit. Behave like the good children we are.
So the next question is always about like who's not great to drive with, or who's a pain. It's you two. You two are the pains to drive with.
No. I think we are the best to drive.
We also both drive. So like people are messaging us, can I drive with you? So that is the proof that we are
exactly
safe drivers. If we're bad drivers, then who's gonna message us?
No one would message us.
It wasn't necessarily about your driving. I was more talking about the fact that when you're someone else's passenger.
That we're annoying.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, probably. If like Sarah Hatcher's the one driving.
It's a good thing we drive.
Yeah, it is good. Well, I mean, we might slightly get distracted and nearly swerve off the road, but it doesn't matter.
You mentioned Amira, and 2 people have already slated her driving on here.
Who?
Michael.
Yes, good, thank God.
and Connor Mills.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much for that.
Look for Mills.
We have witnesses.
So go on, let's talk about Amira's driving.
I think. See, if it's a clear road, Amira's a great driver. Amazing. Like this road here, clear as day. Oh, I would be in the car all day long.
Mm-hmm. But she'll be a bit close to the curb, but it will be fun. Where we live. She just, I don't know whether it's anger or whether she just doesn't. She's got places to be.
She's got places to be.
She's a
But
busy woman.
sometimes she doesn't realise there's another car in front of her. And she thinks she can just simply drive through them. But,
She's the kind of person who'll get distracted by a squirrel as well. I think.
Yeah.
But it's a great combination.
It's always fun. It's fun to not know whether it's going to be your last day on Earth or not. It's one of those, but
Puts life into perspective.
oh yeah,
I'm yet to experience the
You
Amira
should.
driving, and
you should. It should be a Brit Rest car full of like. She's driving and everyone's in the back seat, as many people as possible, and we're just like.
She can't say anything.
Oh yeah,
You
no, you
can't
say
give
that.
feedback. She doesn't like feedback. Doesn't like feedback in her
I
car.
don't know if you watched Michael's episode of this, but I assume it wasn't taken very well. I assume there was a row the night I released it.
What did he say? I have to know.
It's just he said how he hadn't actually even really noticed that Michael doesn't drive, so he doesn't really pay attention to other
Yeah,
people's
of course.
driving. And then someone pointed it out to him, and now he can't stop watching it. I can't remember who he said pointed it out.
That's so funny.
And now he's like constantly like gripping onto the side.
Yeah. Well, she's never had a crash, so that's good.
I think she's just testing you all.
Yeah.
I think there's
Maybe she is just a secret Formula One driver.
Yeah, she's
I
like
think so.
she's like the Stig. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Exactly.
She's trying to shit you all up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, do you remember Top Gear?
Yeah.
I just haven't heard the name of the Stig in a long. Yeah.
That's another one for my age. I'm just older than all of you. I'm aware of how achy my knees are, and then watching you lot kick each other in the head.
I have achy knees. Achy knees. I said Nike ease at first.
To be fair, I think you lot give yourself early onset, like what's it called, like joint problems, and that might slamming yourself into mats. So it's good.
I do too many sit-outs.
Yeah. Too many arse bumps.
Everything is a sit-out.
I don't know how you do it. I think I tried a leg drop once in training. I just.
No, but the problem was I tried doing like your moveset. But the
Mine?
wizard, yeah. Well, like
Oh, yeah.
before we were tagging and stuff, like when I was wrestling back in Ireland, like if I tried like a shining wizard, how did you hit it? Did you go? Oh, like,
Where did you go?
I just hoped and prayed. Like a leg was coming at you. There was no there's no art to it. Oh man. Or,
said-
I did a cold breaker once. Thought I was class, and that kind of hurt your back a little bit. Got a bit winded on it, so I didn't like it.
That's a question. Who did you drive with in Ireland?
I was a driver, also in Ireland. I've been driving since I was 17, 18.
Who do you have in your car?
Oh. I'm trying to think. So, like, when I was living in Dublin, a lot of the shows just were in Dublin and you just walk everywhere, thankfully. But anything else, like, back home, like, Irish wrestlers, Debbie Keitel, always.
Yeah.
Debbie had, like, she had a reserve seat in the car. She'd always come. Yeah, she'd be the main one. Everyone else was just, like, whoever, like, messaged first.
First come, first serve.
But Debbie had priority.
Shotgun in the front seat.
Another thing that's typical, and a lot of people have someone else has slagged Amira off for as well.
This is just
Who's got-
slagging Amira
who's-
today?
Well, it feels like it comes with the
It's
territory.
Amira Slater. This is what this is. It's
When-
just slatering her.
Whenever I talk to you, Saf, it always seems to come up something about Amira.
Oh
So-
yes.
But who's got terrible tunes in the car? Who puts on shit? You're like, "Oh, this is gonna be a long journey because the music's terrible."
Oh, what, me?
No. I was looking at you like that.
It's like, it's usually the driver chooses, isn't it?
I guess, but then yeah, if you're driving and you hand everyone the phone, you're like, here, put something on the playlist, and then you just think, oh, who's put this one? Sometimes you don't know who it is, but I don't know. I don't really know who has put. I'm trying to. Emerson Jane will just put on songs to do with shagging. Honestly, legit.
It depends on your mood. Sometimes that can be like the best. That's the best choice in music.
And sometimes
Or the worst.
just
if you're
don't
just
want
like,
it. What does Amira listen to? I thought actually.
Michael said she listens to her favourite band, a band called Steel Panther, who are like a joke hair metal band.
Oh jeez.
And apparently she
Of course
likes,
she does.
unironically, they're her favourite band.
Of course.
oh. Wait, let me look.
This is
No
what
way.
this is what Michael Oku told me. And who's
way.
gonna know better? Who's gonna know better?
Amira.
How did she kept that one quiet?
And she's like,
Well, it's not terrible, but I just can't see her listening to this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna, out of 10, what are we giving Steel Panther, Safire Reed?
I'll give him 6.5.
Give him a 6.5.
Yeah.
That's generous. That's generous.
Not them. I'll give them the Steel Panther.
Well, no, they're a band, so
Yeah.
I'll give them
6.
Yeah.
Who's got good taste?
We do.
You do. Come on, what are your...
Sabrina Carpenter
That is just on replay.
on the replay. Chapel Roan.
It's pop. It's a good feeling.
It is.
You know? We're
You
not,
know, it's not like cheesy pop. Do you know?
It's proper, like, of the time for people your age, like
Oh,
late
yeah.
teens, early 20s, right? Like, that's the vibe now, right?
So that's what we go for. What do we listen to unironically sometimes? I don't know. It's not a bit of country music sometimes.
do you know what? Yeah.
I can love a bit of
Country music.
This bike is really pissing me off.
The Uber Eats drivers around here.
Just
Move, man. Just go on. Wear a helmet.
I can't believe, like, he's got the Uber Eats logo, he's probably delivering it and he's not wearing a helmet.
Honestly, that should be illegal. Like, that's why he's got to put up.
it seems like a tough job though. To recover stuff like that, I'd be so stressed. I'd be like, this food is cold.
Yeah, well,
Suffer getting kicked in the face.
Yeah.
I think that's a tough job when you wrestle.
Do you know what I mean? Everything's tough.
So you guys, you wrestle in London a lot, I know that, but how far do you ever venture out?
Oh, we've been across the planet.
We are
We are international.
of reason.
I know that you've been WXW recently.
Yeah. You felt. I have this. You did it last year.
Yeah, but not as a tag team or anything like that.
No. Germany, myself. Well, as a tag team, we
went to Germany.
Mm-hmm. We did
Germany.
Fury. We did Fury, yeah. But so tagging? No.
No,
we
but like,
associated and we made it.
Yeah, we made the most money we had ever made on merch.
God.
I was like, I don't need to do anything else the rest of my. I'll just come here every weekend and I'll be okay.
Thank you. Did go.
Was that from a particularly cool t-shirt that you guys...
Oh yes, the one that you see wearing right here. You can go to Safire Reed Big Cartel or Anita Vaughan Big Cartel or see us in person.
Yeah.
I was about to say Big Cartel, but no, just see us in
No
person.
shipping fees.
No
Just find
shipping
us.
fees. Yeah. Find us.
And if any other wrestlers want something designed to that level, see me, because I did it.
Oh yes.
Started done quite well.
Thanks.
Maybe because we've also relentlessly plugged it.
Yeah.
You know, like, have you ever been in a position where, like, a salesman's just, like, in your face? I can't imagine what it's like when it's you two.
No.
No, the other, not the other week, or like last month at a promotion called Bridge Wrestling Week. I don't know how many t-shirts we sold, but we had like a set goal. We were like,
On the road, what are you eating? What's your pit stop?
Service station. First of all, on the way there, what are you eating? I eat it all.
If I have my meals prepared ahead of time, I'm not necessarily going to buy anything before show, and it's the little Greg's. I'll get a sweet treat. I love a sweet treat and a coffee. I'll have like, I don't know, like pack of Maltesers. Oh, they have the little Easter ones now, little Malteser bunnies.
Yes.
I'd have that with like a nice coffee. And on the way back, I think it's just McDonald's really.
Yeah.
It's usually the one that's open. The restaurant.
Yeah, well everyone's open because honestly so many get shut.
Like
So fucking annoying.
when you see all the places that could be open, if you've got there half an hour earlier,
Honestly.
then everything's closed and you're really
Sometimes
sad.
you just miss it. You know?
You're like
Sometimes or you're just starving till you get home.
honestly, and then you call Domino's. And Safire Reed, what is your meal?
Yeah.
Food.
I'd say also a Greg's. This is cheap.
Mm.
And a McDonald's as well. But I know because it's cheap again. But again, if I could spend money, KFC for like counting calories or anything like that, it's cheap. Okay, but like the trilogy box meal and like biggest one you could get.
So, what's the drink?
the Coke's gonna Pepsi Max.
Oh my god, we know because Five Guys is never on the way home, so I just got really excited about Five Guys then. But if there was a Five Guys in a service station, that'd be really, really dangerous.
I think Nando's is usually, it's in Cobham, I think.
Yeah, but you know,
But, like, would you really go into a Nando's? I would love to.
Yeah, but
that's not the essence of it.
yeah, and it's always on the way there, and the Nando's
yeah.
isn't open on the way back. Otherwise, I would definitely get a Nando's. Oh my days,
Nando's would be
banging, pretty banging, bro.
Do you have a prop?
I'm concerned.
Sometimes the music
It's
gets left on the
boring.
radio. So what you do
I'll
is
make your own music.
Yeah, you make your own.
Oh, no. What? I'm not even surprised. Like, not even remotely.
So this is what I bring on show day sometimes, and then we'll play songs in the key of the harmonica and see if I can play them or not. And it's one of my favourite hobbies.
You know what you should do? You need to play it as you come out.
Oh my god, stop it. People said that before, I'm like, no.
I'm sure you can learn
Radio
Anita's,
Active.
or Anita's theme.
On the harmonica.
Like, this is a C harmonica, you see. So.
Now you just need like Anita playing the spoons in the corner.
Oh, I was so good at the spoon.
Yeah, like a little band going.
Please. Can't try, can I? Yeah, you can. It's whipping.
Tag team share everything, guys. Go on.
What, go just bit off? It went. Come on. Give me a song. And you're cold.
Well, you do a round of Never Mind the Buzzcocks where you try and play something, well, guess what it is.
Yeah. Go. So, wait, I'm chewing gum. So was right. Multitask. Come on.
Wait. Good things can be worth it, you know.
Okay.
Safire, we're actually going to pass New Addington.
Yeah. Oh my god, brother. Oh my god, I can't speak today when my mother grew up. An idiot. Fuck me. That terrified me.
Is that sounded like it though?
Yeah.
That sounded like a harmonica, yeah.
Oh, that sounded like
That was like Silent Night.
Silent Night.
You have to go down the harmonica if you're trying to do. No. You might have it upside down.
Oh, sorry. Wait, there's numbers.
Yeah.
How do I go lower?
Go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's April.
Stop the.
Take it.
I'm taking it. I can only play to music, you know, and play to silence. Usually Anita's my backup singer.
Put on some Zach Bryan. Oh, that's funny. Do you play any musical instruments?
Yes, yeah. I used to be in a punk band, playing guitar, backing vocals.
Do you need a harmonica player?
I have not played since 2018.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why did
Barely
you stop?
That was 7 years ago.
Yes, it was a long time ago, yeah. Just me and the drummer, who is my best buddy, who lives very close to where you live, we fell out with the singing. He's a bellend. I'll say it very openly on here. He is a bellend.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Don't know who you are, but
Yeah,
there you go. We have
you
feet
are.
now.
And send Safire to headbutt you. He's quite tall, so but I imagine
That's
you can
right.
get up there.
I'll pop you up.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, that's what you do. If you ever come up against like tall Tom, you know, like do a leg up, and it needs to give you a leg. Like you
What's that
stand.
leg up?
No, she puts her hands together, and you stand in her hand,
yeah.
and she launches you into your fall out
Oh,
headbutt.
we need to do that. I can definitely do a backflip. I reckon we should try that today.
Like I assist the backflip.
Yeah. Into a moonsault.
Yeah.
It might be a sideways moonsault. But
No, I'm not going to turn you.
Vader
No,
sauce.
but I'll turn myself
But if you just
sideways.
jump up, I will rotate you.
Okay. Well, and I don't move
She
anywhere.
said
I just stay like this. Come down like
I'm just like
I just hit you a rock bottom. Everyone's like, why did she do that? I was trying to assist a moonsault. Wasn't it obvious?
Gonna land on Grandad Singh, are you?
Oh,
I was so bummed.
how does that work with 2 referees?
One's gonna be on the outside, I think. Stopping the cheating.
But what if we cheat?
Well, then he's there to stop you. Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that either. I suppose it depends. If they're just gonna, if the referee's just gonna stand next to whoever's the illegal man, EC sovereigns, then you can get away with it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm.
yeah.
I hadn't really considered that. Well,
I mean, if they're just watching
They
this,
just can't get any heat in this match because there's going to be another referee. So they can't.
they'll still get heat. There's stuff you can do that's legal that'll get heat. It's fine. It's fine.
I did try to look up like 2 referees.
Plus, it's RJ Singh.
Sounds like a.
Yeah, listen.
2 referees. I was looking that up. I asked ChatGPT. Couldn't find any matches.
It's RJ Singh. He's done everything, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's probably got about 8 ideas already.
Did we say who's the worst person to ride with? Or who's the best person to ride with?
We can recover that. I don't think we did it in any kind of detail. So who is the best person to ride with? Who do you enjoy being in a car with? Who brings hyperactive energy?
Oh my god.
Is there anyone else who could match you guys?
I don't think there's anyone that matches us.
I am trying to think of people we have driven. It's really been the same cars. The Natches, who are, I don't know if we've explained this previously, they're the calming presence.
Yes.
They're not matching our energy, but I would love to see the day they do. That would be fun.
Imagine Chris Hash just starts screaming.
Oh my god! Mercedes Blaze.
Mercedes Blaze! Oh my.
She's so
She
funny.
is. Oh yeah, she's really funny.
The honorary hyperactive members.
She got into the wrong car.
Your stop story, dude, it is funny.
We stopped at the services, and who was driving? Sarah Hatch was driving.
Filling up the petrol.
We filled up petrol, and we all went we all went to get in a beer, and she got a bottle of wine, and she was excited about her bottle of wine, and then she opened this car door and just put it in there, and then
Put in her purse.
Oh
And
my
she's like,
god!
I'm gonna go to the toilet. We were in the car to the right. We watched her do this to our left. We were like, what?
The thing is,
There was an old woman in the other car.
it was an old woman. It was an old. Oh, and she just froze it.
But she froze though, like she wasn't moving. Like this woman was just like,
She accepted it.
yeah, she was just like,
Oh, okay.
someone's gonna get in my car.
She's gonna get in my car and drink a bottle of wine. Excellent.
We were,
Oh right. Well, we couldn't even stop her.
I was like, trying to just tell her. Then she ran to the men's toilet. What's going on? Oh, turn it off.
What?
What did you turn on? Just his lights above me.
Oh yeah, just touch the thing.
What's the spotlight? Off. Oh, so funny. Oh,
Well, yeah, her, because she's just so funny.
Yeah.
Keeps a good chat going.
Yeah. Take a joke, you know. Take the man's up.
Give shout outs to Livy Grace and
Oh yeah, you guys.
Ellery Lime,
Lime.
TK's. We've got her hat.
TK and Mamba have sort of got hyperactive energy about them.
Yeah. I don't think. Have you ever read with?
No, but I shared a car with them when we wrestled. But I wrestled you in Denmark.
Denmark.
This is like January 24. It's a long time ago. That was like our first singles match. But we got dropped at the same airport, so like we got picked up. So it was me, Tia Cooper, Mambo, and like I'd never met them, but yeah, they didn't have big energy that time. They were asleep.
They were sleeping in the car.
I was just with the driver, like keeping the chat going. I was like, oh, this is a 3-hour drive.
Oh.
Caught them at the wrong point. You sometimes you can't get Mamba.
day travel.
You can't get Mamba to stop talking sometimes.
Well, now I know them. Now I know.
They're fun guys.
Yeah. Anyone who just keeps the chat going is good, especially if it's like late at night and like you're driving and you're just like you're wrecked. You just need someone to kind of not just be in the back on their phone or which is fine, but sometimes if you're struggling, it's like you just want someone like what was that show we drove back from recent? Or like I think you were quite inspired. I was just like, right, I'm gonna be awake. What was it? Evolution was in the car.
Everyone was in the car. Was it Evolution? No, because you drove to that one. No, but did I drive? No, you drove.
No, yeah, I drove.
Was that?
Someone
I'm
was.
trying to remember. Oh, this
Oh, was it Resurgence?
Resurgence.
It was Resurgence. So that was what, Leicester?
Yeah, no.
I don't know where.
Wait, yeah, it was Leicester, sorry.
Yeah.
I brought
But Steve's been separate. I was like, we're floored in the back, and we got to.
Oh yeah, I in the back as well.
She was lovely.
Uh-huh.
She brought jellies.
She did. And left it in the car for us to eat.
But yeah, she just can keep it out through it. There was some. We drove to Chaos with Amira and White.
Oh yeah,
That was I do not remember what music we listened to.
I don't remember either.
Anything about that drive.
Just chit-chatting along, you know.
That was just chats. Yeah, and that was cute.
Yeah, sometimes I'm surprised that you guys do hang out. She's like especially you, Saf, like your best frenemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you wrestled out more than most people? It feels like you have.
I have wrestled her probably like 7 times, 8 times, so a fair few amount of times.
Tag matches, that's not even including tag matches, I don't think.
I didn't realise how far year history went back.
What, being a mirror?
Yeah.
Tell you what, she was my first match, or one of my first matches anyway. But I would count her from when I actually made my debut when I was 18. I would count her as my first match.
Where did you debut?
UKW.
Oh, nice. That's a good promotion. David's a regular there as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How soon was you on the Purpose one? That was quite early as well, right?
Yeah, that was like...
Because we were the first show in London in 2021.
It wasn't too long.
You had Alex Windsor quite quickly.
I was meant to have Alex Windsor, and then I think she got injured, and then I had Anita White, and then I had Alex, I think a couple months at another show, which I think I was very happy about, because I was like, I don't think I'm ready to wrestle Alex Windsor yet. But I don't know, I don't think I was even then, so, but...
Well, I remember, it was a very good match.
Yeah, it was good. I mean...
Who was your first opponent?
Amira.
Amira, so she was
Amira, yeah. And then...
And then, was your 2 tag as a debut, was that Purpose? Tag debut? Against
me and Anita?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was against Alex and Pam.
Yeah. So there you go.
But like, it wasn't as hyperactive. We were just like in a tag team.
Oh, it's like we still did we don't have a tag team name.
Yeah.
So because we didn't have one.
I was the ring announcer.
Yeah.
So I remember having to announce you as a team with no name.
Yeah.
We were struggling. People were like, just come up with a name.
I'm like, we can't speak any name now. But that was before we knew we were going to actually do some tag stuff.
Yeah, we didn't know it was a one-off.
Yeah, true and lazy. Come up with a name.
Yeah, true and lazy, yeah. A.V. and Reed.
That's
Reed and Vaughan.
Readers and Vaughan.
That's
and you read it. That wasn't a bad one.
Oh.
Especially for wrestling in a library. Come on.
Yeah, maybe for Purpose, but anyone else would just be like, shut up, man.
Yeah, if
Well,
we were else, so
Yeah.
the glitch gauntlet thing we're doing today. I wanted to call it the Dewey Decimal Gauntlet, but David didn't come with me on that.
What even is that match? Is it it just a gauntlet match?
No, so it's kind of a Battle Royal Rumble type thing. And it was David wanted to do a Battle Royal Rumble or something, but he didn't want it to be a regular one.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, why don't we do it as PS1 rules?
Yeah.
Which is, if you ever played the WWE games on the PS1, if you did a Royal Rumble, there'd only be 4 people in the ring, and the other people wouldn't come out until someone was eliminated.
Oh, yeah,
Because obviously they couldn't handle that many wrestlers.
Yeah.
So that was the idea, and it's gone from 4 to 5 to 6
Jesus.
in the ring at the time. But so it's essentially like a Royal Rumble, but the next person can't come in until someone's been eliminated. So there's always 6 people in the ring until the end.
That's cool.
See, when I heard Bitch, I thought it was like a multiverse Rumble thing where people were just going to
Like Eve.
Yeah.
I was like, is everyone just going to come out in mad gimmicks?
Speaking of that, have you 2 done Triple H versus John Cena yet?
Well, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. It happened there and then, and you'll never see it again
Until the next one. Unless you go to Netflix and search.
Yeah.
Any of their feed.
I do like that, despite the heel turn, Saf, you were still there in full John Cena gear.
I know. I don't think anyone expects anything less either. They'll always let me slide with that. And then next year I can just be heel John Cena.
No, that'd be good actually.
Just fully come out, straight face, stop smiling. Last time is there, fun. Don't stop crying again.
So, Anita, what about you? When did you debut? What's your
I was
history?
Well, like, I did a match in, like, 2019. It's kind of hard to call it a debut because I started wrestling in Ireland, and this was at, like, a place that wasn't really a school at the time. But it was my first taste of wrestling. So I did, like, a random tag match or whatever. So I never really know what to say as, like, my first ever match because if you're not, like... I mean, at the time when I did the match, I wouldn't say I was ready to have debuted. So I didn't really know the structure of the match or how things should go.
Fucking hell, are you stupid? Are you fucking dumb?
Recording.
Oh, sorry, you're driving.
No, that's good. My mum hates driving with me because I swear at everyone, and she's like, "You're
Very
gonna."
calm today.
She's like, I feel like I have. I feel like I have to be right because you two have got so much energy.
Yeah. I don't. You have so many of these speed boxes. They're like, speed cameras. Well, that's a little box, you know. It's about tracking your speed. It's a yellow speed box.
We're in like one of the most densely packed cities in the world. That's why.
Like, we don't have them. We have like vans that park up at like the try and catch you out, but everyone just shares it on Waze, so you know when they're coming.
Shout out to Waze.
When did I debut? 2021. Pandemic happened, and then that's when I actually started wrestling at my factory in Dublin. So that's what I say, right? Because it helps you when you're putting a show and you don't understand what a shine is or a heat.
Here, come back.
And you're just like, I can't watch that debut match back. I think it is kind of loud to watch it dark.
Have you seen it, Saf?
No, it's like in a show. Like it's like a 2-hour YouTube video. You have to find it. It probably is somewhere.
I'll find it.
We'll do a watch along, and I'll just sit there.
Yeah. Have you ever shown me that match?
No, but I find it really hard to watch it back.
Watch it for you.
You just like, you're like, oh my god, bless this young kid didn't know what was happening.
It's a St. Patrick's night over there.
Oh, St. Patrick. Well, that's 17th of March. I think we've just missed it because it is April. Live music here, all welcome. Admission. Okay, they didn't put a price on it.
I'd say it's £5.
Free then.
And a nice Irish flag. Well, that's cool. Is there like an Irish community here?
Maybe that's the. I think that's the old. I don't know if it still is, but it was like the Labour.
I was going to say that, wasn't that it?
Labour Union headquarters. Yeah. Not as in Labour the political party, the Labour unions. Yeah. It used to be. I don't know if it still is.
Well, what is it with these fucking people?
Oh
my god.
I weren't letting him go.
No.
Oh, you should have seen that. In the week, I bibbed at someone who I've been waiting at a set of lights about the 4th time to get through, and then a dickhead walked very slowly in front of my car as it turned green for my exit. Oh, I shouted a lot.
Oh, fucking beep. It's my home.
Oh yeah. I have to be really careful though because I've got a baby. I've got a baby in the car. I really try not to don't go off the handle too much if he's in the car.
That's so much pressure having a baby in it. Oh yeah. Like, I've crashed my car before. You have, Zach, I think.
Amen.
Have you ever had a crash, Bobby?
No, I'm fully.
Wow. I think you're allowed to road rage.
Yeah.
I feel like I can never road rage because I have a history of crashing. Oh, my insurance company, I want.
I've actually only been driving like 5 years.
Really?
Oh.
2020, I passed 11 days before the lockdown.
That's jeez.
Which I'm glad about because I wouldn't have been able to get a fucking test by the sound of it.
Wow.
I think it was the last purpose show you do actually. You pulled up outside and Matt, who does the bar at Purpose, was taking his time parking and you were shouting at him.
Yeah. It's definitely something. Yeah. Hurry the fuck up.
Were we in a rush for?
We couldn't even get in the venue yet, I don't think.
No.
He likes to tell everyone he's a great driver. He's Australian and obviously he has to drive everywhere when he was younger. He's terrible. He can drive in a straight line, yeah, great, 'cause that's what Australia is, joining towns and cities, straight lines of road. He can do that fine, but driving in the city, he's terrible.
London driving is scary though. Now, I would say I'm an experienced driver, but it has been scary since I've moved here. Trying to like get used to, I don't know, lanes that disappear.
That's a shame.
People running, it is a shame, yeah.
After a monster.
So what your own? Oh my god, did you get me good? Yeah. Jeez.
That's a good tag team, by the way. Working together.
I knew like the white one.
Yeah.
I really just got 2 for me, kind of special offer.
So who trained you, Anita?
I was my actual wrestling training. So I was in Fight Factory. So that is a school that produced Becky Lynch, Finn Balor, currently famously Lyra Valkyria, Intercontinental Women's Champion,
Jordan Devlin.
as well. Yeah.
Name is now JD McDonald.
Yep. So like where the best of Irish wrestling would have come out of. So coaches were LJ Cleary, Michael May, Phil Boyd, Katie Harvey, Debbie, yeah, Debbie would have. But I think like she was just starting to coach as well, like so she would jump in and help me a lot. But even like obviously when I started like coming over to do like Eve shows, because we were tagging and she was kind of like mentoring me and stuff and like helping me out loads, like she became like a proper hands-on coach. So, but yeah, it was a good community out there as well, because like everyone does want to see you get better, and like anyone who had gone and done like any shows in like the UK or in Japan, or because like LJ is in like Noah and stuff so much, and like when Lyra was going over and doing like NXT stuff, like she'd come back and like do training sessions with us. So I think it's just like the nature of like being in a small country, that when people go away and bring some, we need to go, there's the gap.
Calm down.
You just you naturally like bring everything you learn from abroad back to your little school, and then everyone bounce over each other. So yeah,
Like, sure.
yeah. I miss everyone there, to be fair. But it's cool that there's so much like training and learning and like experienced people here as well. Like, and it's really cool.
And USAF, I suppose it's quite unfortunate, you were mostly trained by David Francisco.
Yes, and once.
Yes.
Is that where you do the drop kick?
What? Oh,
And that's where you do the rainbow.
Shut up. It's not. I think I just subconsciously took it from his
By
set.
osmosis, I want to do it.
I definitely sold it on commentary. That pendulum drop kick you're talking about, the one through the ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely sold that on commentary.
Yeah,
You take it
David
for a while.
Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to start doing the lap around the ring.
Oh,
Kick it.
no, I'm never doing that. It's so. I'm sorry, David, but that's really stupid. Right? What do you mean you're running around the whole ring
Hey.
and then you slow down at the end?
David has no sense of fun, so let him do one thing that's fun.
Okay, fine.
David, I love David. He's one of my best friends, but Jesus, he has no sense of fun. He's got no whimsical. There's not a whimsical bone in that man's body.
Which is why he runs around the ring. You keep doing that, David, but you will not catch me doing that because
We do today.
I don't want to be gassed, so no.
That
That's after the entrance.
would be quite funny. That stole his spot, especially considering you're on before him today.
Good are we?
Yeah.
Should we go over? Should we do like 20 minutes now, match? I would love you, David.
Which school was it? You were training with David at? Was that Nux?
Yeah. It was I did the beginners course. Because I did some training before us. It was known as Alsnows Wrestling Academy.
Was that the one that he wasn't at all affiliated with, it just had his name?
Pretty much. Like it at first, yeah. And then I think the name kind of changed, and but it was I liked the way it was when I first started, because obviously at first when you first start wrestling, you're like, oh, you can do these really cool things and all that, but it was like absolutely none of you are bumping until you're, I can't remember if they said 16 or 18, but
How old were you?
I was 13 when I started, yeah. So it was just like rolls, lock-ups, wrist locks, headlocks, like it was just honestly drilling them, and in that sense, like I really did enjoy that school. But then when I saw the knuckle locks class, I think I would have been 15, or turning 15, or just turning 15. I think you have to be 15 to do the beginner's course. I know the basics, so maybe I should do that. I really wanted to just train somewhere else and try somewhere else. Obviously, a lot of places, for very good reasons, don't take you until you are at least 16, which I personally think is how it should be. But I mean, obviously at the time I was 13, I was like, this is great, I can wrestle anywhere, and I'm this young, and anyway, but yeah, you get it.
You say that, but then you get as good as all the primes do if you start young.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I did the beginners course, and I fucking loved it. Oh, sorry, dangerous driving by Bobby, you know.
I'm just kidding.
Me and you are going to fall out.
Thank you for the free lift.
You are welcome.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We're still doing
It's a
trade
day as well, isn't it?
Oh god, it's so nice. Like the
sorry.
early ones I did of this were recorded in December and it looked like
I
shit.
thought that said Domino's Pizza. Dominic's Pizza.
He's definitely.
What do you mean, Dominic's Pizza?
Mysterio. Oh, small pieces only $2.99. Okay. I said we should do food reviews next.
Yeah. From who?
What do you mean?
I mean, there's definitely a market for hyperactive food reviews.
Yeah. We just kind of like all the food though. That's the issue. we have to rate it in order.
But that's quite funny though. The idea that you don't dislike anything is quite funny.
Then you see those like YouTube channels that are like, we went to like London's 1-star rated, like chicken and chops or whatever.
I'd just be like, Don't know why it's one star. Absolutely brilliant. That's it. Goodbye.
I'm assuming you love them all, these little As a South Londoner.
It's just greasy, innit?
Yeah.
But it is nice. I don't really.
I find it funny that they've got a sauce that's in like Sainsbury's now or Morrison's.
Yeah, I saw that. So yeah, you do you. However you want to make money mornings.
You say about like just wanting to do cool moves, but you've got. I'm sorry, Anita, I've seen a lot more of Safire's matches. Considering,
You suck.
considering, like, no, you've been on purpose since day one,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
In fact, you were on the first show, weren't you?
I don't know if it was the first one.
No, maybe you weren't.
I mean, like, it might have been like a couple months afterwards, you know. But then,
But like,
fair enough.
I mean, you built up to like matches with Michael, Oku.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the first match I think I saw you hit a springboard poison Rana.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No way! Oh shit, man.
Well, he looks like an angry man. Don't look at him.
No. Fuck, man. How did he even do that?
He was looking to see if
He was, yeah.
he was looking over his shoulder, and then he hit the curve.
I felt awful for him, but
He was shirtless as well, so even
Yeah,
though
man.
he's just skinned himself.
he should have just stopped and looked before just going across the road. He was like this.
That's why he wear a helmet. He's lucky he didn't bash his head.
Jesus, yeah, he's fucking. This is why you should wear a helmet if you're a cyclist. I have respect for you if you're a cyclist and you wear a helmet. If you don't, fall off. Then like
You don't wear one, you are a helmet.
yeah, you are a helmet, honestly, dude. But anyway, what was we talking about?
Springboard runners.
So you're like, I've seen you've got a series of like really cool moves.
Uh-huh.
That springboard poison Rana, I was like, that is sick.
Oh yeah,
And you
honestly.
dumped Michael straight on his head.
Oh yeah, of course. I think it just. Oh yeah, when I can do stuff like that, it is fun, and obviously you have to trust the person you're doing it with or whatever, and they have to feel comfortable with it. But I can't remember if it was his idea or my idea. I actually can't. So I don't want to take credit for it, but
Good one, yes.
if he sees this, he's like, "Well, it's my idea." By you saying that.
Speaking of that match, you said about you could cheat in your match today if they're not watching you. You did that in that match because Michael was a bastard.
Yeah, because Michael cheated first, so.
You just did it back.
What did you do?
They blowed him, didn't you? Nearly won the title.
Yeah, but I didn't.
If you haven't seen
That's
that,
really fun.
you haven't seen that match in the year, go watch it.
Yeah,
Great match.
it was really fun. I remember coming back and just being like, wow. It's just yeah. Sorry, I'll just start talking so greatly about Michael opening up, but yeah, no,
He's just the best as well. So
I'm bad.
that's why I had him on for the first episode of this, so I could ride his coattails.
And how many episodes do you win now?
You guys will be 7.
Wow, 7th. That's how you think that long. It took you that long.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what?
You know what? I wouldn't be excited about any of it apart from the fact that Jordan Said is the one before you.
Oh, come on.
'Cause,
It
like-
could have been anyone else.
I've had Oku, I've had Mills,
I
Amira,
can understand that, but Amira and Jordan Said,
Mark True.
diabolical. I like Mark True, so it's okay. No.
That's a match I want to see. You two against True and Lacey. That
Really
would be
cool.
an absolute banger. Those boys have like perfected tag team wrestling. That's true.
I think as well with us kind of obviously still being new to the tag side of things within wrestling. But when we get to wrestle like actual tag teams, like not just two people that can put together, but like when we wrestled Act 2 at Resurgence, it was so cool to kind of learn from guys that obviously have like love tag wrestling and been doing it for a while and really enjoy it, and like seeing their ideas and understanding the psychology of why this will go here or that will go here.
Even we could put our stuff in with them.
Yeah.
I would just.
But then just taking that away and then being like, well, we just apply this to pretty much every match
and like
and
every
change
match
a few
it
bits.
gets better and better, or makes it more sense. And
Yeah, and it's just it's getting more and more enjoyable. Like
figuring
we
it out.
love tagging together anyway, but figuring out stuff along the way on how to make a better match each time is like, it's just nice, you know. It's just you come away and you feel like you've learned something new as well.
Tag wrestling's a completely different beast as well. Like both of you normally singles wrestlers, right? Both of you.
Yeah.
Like neither of you have had an established tag team at all, right?
Maybe with Debbie, the gals, but biggest in Eve.
Yeah.
But outside of that, because I mean, okay, well, not a lot of places are necessarily booking 2 women to be tag teams. But that has changed. Like, even
that's
last year,
changing
you see
now.
so many more. Well, you see like mixed tags and stuff like, or you see like like these kind of matches happening, and that's why it's cool. Like, that like people I don't think people just go, oh, Hyperactive, it's two girls just put together.
No.
Like, why are they a tag team? That's
What? That's what I hope not.
yeah, I've been watching it, everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
and I think when you two is good individually as well. Like it feels legit when you're beating
Yeah.
up RJ Singh, when you're beating up
Yeah.
John Say, you're just like, oh, these two could take them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
It's fun as well.
no one. Yeah.
Fun until we start getting beat up.
But, like,
Like oh man.
but I think
It explodes.
it's cool to see kind of how what did you say? Oh, fuck off. Yeah, my ankle just goes on me. Brilliant.
Me being like, Saf,
Yeah.
get back in.
I'm like, I can't.
I'm like,
You know what, you didn't look-
and me. No.
Did you hit a super kick after like fracturing your ankle?
Yeah. I honestly.
I'm Kia when he was springboarding. As well.
Yeah, I was like, well, I hope he just lands directly at my foot because
He was like a tracker. He went, boom, right
yeah,
in.
honestly, it was great. I was like,
Cameron.
because what we wanted to do was it was going to have a thing where Anita body slams, I don't know, Jordan or whatever, and then body slams Kian, and then body slams me onto them, and then I get up and then I pick Anita up and body slam her onto them. But I'd hurt my ankle at that
You
point.
just did you twice, didn't you?
Yeah, literally that. And then
Yellow card.
and then ow.
Sorry, no.
Yellow corner return.
I got you. Sorry, no return.
Sorry, I just hit the driver. Yeah, you have to say no returns, otherwise it doesn't count.
Did
No, otherwise it won't be a
You can
tag
hit
team
me.
anymore.
this not leave South London? Is this a South London thing? Yellow card never return.
Have you never heard of this before?
No, that's what I'm saying. I heard of it. I was
gonna
but,
say.
but it sounded like Anita didn't know the rules.
Oh no, she doesn't know the rules. I have to explain them to
learning
her.
this by. I know you do something with a yellow car, but I couldn't remember the final part of
That's
the
what I'm saying. Is it a South London thing? Is that why Anita doesn't know? Because I didn't.
I think so. I don't think it was ever an Irish thing, was it? Or did you have your own version?
Well, like if a British reg car would ever drive past, we go like, oh, foreign reg.
Yellow corner returns.
And then what if I say it now?
No, you can't do it because I've done it. You can't do it back.
So you hit me.
That's
I've
what no
already
returns
hit you.
mean.
I don't want to hit you again.
No, I'm not asking to be hit. I'm just saying it's not the rules.
Hey, yeah.
So I was going to ask about the genesis of you two as a tag team, but it seems like there's going to be another match. Or singles.
We're not doing the match tonight. She said yellow card no returns too much. Have you still got hot stuff? Huh? We've still got hot stuff. Yeah, we. Just go some more. How many have you got? Benny? How many? I'm gonna get a Red Bull if you want that. You can have.
No, you need some. Oh, it's got no sugar in it. It's fine. Yeah, I was going to say, stop drinking sugar.
Stop drinking sugar.
You get too interactive.
Is all you do? You just before the match is down a
Yeah,
full
yeah,
fat
yeah.
Red Bull.
If you
Just go.
It's our pretty much meal. We drink.
Red Bull, to be fair, before man.
You start with a Coke Zero. No, that's not right. Well, Coke Zero, yeah. You start with a Monster Zero, and then you get a Red Bull, and then you get 2 pre-shot workouts, and then you down them, and then you have a bag of Haribos.
Well, Haribo is honestly
But the fizzy ones, that's hangy
like the
ones.
Tang Fast Sticks.
You eat all of them,
And then you
Shut
beat
up,
up the
Carl.
City Sovereigns.
and then
Yeah.
because you're
And
fueled.
pray you don't get a stitch.
Yeah,
Because you're like, oh,
that
that has
happens.
sugar.
Mhm.
But yeah, we should send little pre-workout shots. Should we? Like
Would that even be legal?
seals.
Just repackage them.
It's illegal, isn't it?
Check for ID. Do I need to ask people?
yeah.
Are you under 25?
Oh dear, yeah. I think it'd be too risky. We might get sued. Maybe one day. Maybe when we're in like WWE or something.
We sell a pre-workout shot
Yeah.
with like what 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, you know how like obviously they don't sell that, but you know how when Stone Cold has his own beer or
Oh yeah.
The Rock has, I don't know, does The Rock have
Tequila.
his own beer or whiskey or
Tequila.
something? Oh right, okay, there you go. We'll sell our own pre-shot workouts.
But I should just bring like a tub of like pre-workout and like sell like scoops of it for like I don't know like what
Just sell scoops.
£5 and
There
you
you
get
go.
like a scoop and you just put it in their drink and you go.
I feel like the hyperactive energy drinks will be one of those ones that isn't legal in the UK because it's got like American
We'll have
levels.
to only sell it in America.
American levels
We
of
have our own
sugar.
version of Prime.
Yeah.
Are we Logan Paul?
Oh my god.
Or is that KFC?
It's both of them. They both did it.
So
Did you see that sign that the British guy when they were in London recently? They gave him a giant cutout Primal that said prick on it.
Oh my god.
We were
Who
there.
was there?
We went to Raw and SmackDown.
Oh look, it's another cyclist without a helmet. You keep looking over your shoulder, you're gonna fucking. Oh! Beat the
Is that not the guy that fell off? He just put his t-shirt on?
I don't know. He's upset
But, like,
me.
if you're gonna go right, you throw your arm.
You
out,
go like this.
and then like you
Indicate.
have to make the noise, but like you indicate with your arm, make an indication as to which way you were going.
Do me angry now.
So, what was the genesis of you two as a tag team? Like, why was you like, well, this is we're gonna tag? Is it just that you met each other and you're so mental that?
Yeah, pretty. I guess in a sense, yeah, because we, when we got put together, I think, like we mentioned Safire before. What was it gonna? I can't remember how we did the first tag.
Can we say that? But like what it was gonna be?
Yeah, go for it. So what you want? If cut it out if you want later.
Yeah.
I mean, we can ask David. But from what I remember, because I had just moved to London.
Yeah.
But as friends, like I was like, we're like, oh, do you want to do open ring? And like we'd wrestle around and like have fun anyway together. So like we would train. Oh yeah, we go like ref pro training together.
Yeah.
So like we were always wrestling. I think David said to me, he's like, oh, because I think what I had done on purpose before, I just done like a singles or no, I had done a tag. I think I tagged with Ronnie Knox or something.
He's done a singles and a tag with Ronnie.
Singles match I did.
Can't remember.
I can't either. Have I just done tag?
No, I think you have done a singles.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have.
This doesn't matter. This is secondary to the story. Sure, back on. So David's like, maybe against Grits and Glam, like, you know, you have that match, or I'll set you up in another tag match, you and Safire.
Yeah.
And then I think it was another match where I was literally just gonna turn on you straight away.
Yeah.
Like hit you a big boo, like take you out and boom. on
We
the heel.
fought against this.
We actually did fight.
But
to be honest.
I think we fought against it without even necessarily the thought of Hyperactive becoming a massive thing outside of purpose. Not only massive, you know what I mean. But further than purpose, because it was like, yeah, but David, everyone really enjoys us tagging together.
Yeah, like, and people like the match graphics. They're like, oh, that will be a fun tag team.
Like, it gets engagement on social media, like, is interacted with, and
I mean, selfishly, like, I wanted to tag with.
yeah, no, so did I. Yeah, and so when he said, he was like, maybe we'll have Anita turn on you. We were like, no, not yet, at
let's
least.
do it slowly, like, let's make people like believe in the tag team
and then
first.
the more we started tagging, the more we were like, do you know what, I really enjoy this. So we do it more.
We didn't necessarily say this should be our dynamic as a tag team, or this is how we should come out to the ring.
Yeah.
It just happened.
I honestly think the way to get the most heat ever in purpose is to turn on Safire Reid. You're very loved in that library.
I know, I am.
It's
At least somewhere loves me, do you know what I mean?
It's you and for some reason Fabio Romano.
Well, who doesn't love Fabio? Because I love Fabio.
So that's Fabio Romano.
Shout out to Fabio, even though I gave him a headbutt at a Shining Wizard yesterday.
Oh my god, that finisher. Woo!
Yeah, don't ask me why. They love Fabio in the library. Couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you what the...
What a guy.
Let's crack.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Fabio.
So what was the idea? Whose idea was it? Or is it just the two of you being you two doing all the like playground stuff?
Yeah, literally. We started doing it was the promo thing we did at first. And when Amira sent us that voice note.
Amira is where all that playground stuff started, because
Called us children.
we'll say she brought it on herself, but then it literally became our moveset. Oh yeah, I forgot we did that. I was like, Alex Windsor was in that match.
What would they just give
The match was just us bullying Amira because we wanted to.
Yeah.
We were like, how about we trip you and then punch you? You fall over.
We're just
and you
bullies,
laugh.
really. We should get booed.
Oh yeah. We haven't been booed yet. Maybe like the wrong crowd will find us. And then that's actually quite mean, guys.
Sometimes when you bully a bully, you're the hero, right?
Yeah.
You know, Amira mouths off to everyone.
Exactly.
Kian's a little shit.
Yeah. The rest like they deserve it.
Julie, I think it might have been, and it was a late contender, but it might have been my moment in 2024 when you pushed Kian over and called him a twat. I just popped so hard.
And the crowd chanted along. You were like, is a twat, is a twat, he is a twat. I do love the chants at purpose.
Yeah.
They're very creative.
There's a lot of football fans that come to purpose. I think the other one I suggested to you is that you could use a noogie as a submission.
Oh yeah. I don't know. People wouldn't take that seriously though, would they?
I mean,
I
start of a match. We could do something like
you could definitely tease it. Yeah, I'm not saying you could actually win with it, but like
if you got someone in a crossface position and started fucking rubbing their head, I'd be like, well, that's not going to win, is it? You just went, Nah. I'd be like, what are you doing?
But it's quite funny if someone has to get to the ropes to get out of a noogie, right?
Yeah.
Even if they're not even going to tap out, they just have to get to the ropes because it's horrible.
It's awful. You
Yeah.
just drill your knuckles into their head.
To be fair, I would tap.
Come here, look.
What? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay, but
But you would
come
tap.
here. Feed the head.
You would tap.
Oh, I didn't even like doing that. Yeah, let's do that later.
Kian deserves it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, you know what you need to do? Bundle.
Bundle, what's that?
It's when multiple people jump on someone.
Bundle.
So like one of you splash someone and then the other person jumps on top as well. Bundle.
Wait.
Oh my god, you jump on my back,
Yeah.
and I'll like splash with you on my back.
Yeah.
Would that be weird?
Oh, I don't know.
That's been done
depends.
before. That's definitely been done before, but with like a big guy. But yeah.
Oh, what if I do the splash first and they no sell it and I'm like, right, Amy, get in it, then I jump on your back.
But
and
isn't the
then
thing like you
splash
go for the crossbody, they catch that, they don't bump, and then I jump on it.
Yeah.
You said that idea.
Yeah.
I just thought about it there because you said it. It'd be quite fun. Did you just think about the game?
Oh, Jake could definitely catch one of you, then the other one could crossbody into both of you.
Yeah.
I don't try that today.
Just shout bundle as you do it.
There's
As
two
well.
referees, so then like, I'm just gonna be allowed to get in and do a jump.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's what, a 5 to 10 second leeway when you do a tag, right?
With us is a bit more, but we're like, no.
Just
We
like,
have to do
no,
that.
Oscar, look over there.
It depends who it is, yeah. If it's Martin, you've got 5 seconds. If it's Oscar, you probably got a little while.
He's like, come on. Like,
One,
yeah.
2, 3. Come on, stop at the ring.
Bumped in the ring.
But Martin's hench, don't mess with Martin.
Oh, Martin will pull you out.
Oh yeah.
You're like, not in my ring.
I do appreciate a referee that looks like he could get into a fight with a wrestler.
Oh yes.
And Martin's hench.
Yeah. I wonder what his workout routine is.
He posts it on Instagram like every day. So.
Oh, okay. Do you not follow him?
Oh, I must not.
Wow.
Sorry, Martin. I'll follow you immediately following that. No. Okay. You probably do follow him and don't realise. I'm going to make chewing gum subclinical. Oh, that's gross. I don't eat it. Do you want it?
It touched me.
See, this
Oh, and I used her harmonica.
the schoolyard stuff does extend outside of the ring then.
Yes, it does. It
Sticking
really
chewing
does.
gum to each other and
What if I just went that with it?
Stop. What was that?
That was chewing gum.
It was not. It wasn't.
we've only got 7 minutes left. I want to hear your best Amira
Oh
impressions.
no.
Because she did an impression of you, Saf, when she was in the car with me.
Gosh, she did. Oh, Safire Reed. Oh, that's my impression.
You do
That's
it.
Amira doing Safire Reed.
You do it, Anita.
It's also her anti-quilted
Yeah,
impression.
Everyone.
Come here.
Girls.
I'm intimidated by this.
You too.
Oh, sorry, go on.
You too.
You too.
You stop.
Mess around.
I can't do it unless you need to do it first because I need to hear what he was like. Sounds
You're gonna
like.
jump in with this, yeah?
Right.
Go on. But she'll be like, give me a scenario. Give me
I don't know. She's just lost her match.
She's just lost her match.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I'm just trying to be like, would she be upset about it?
Yeah.
Yellow card, no return. Oh, she was on your shoulder. Oh, do you know what I mean?
on my
I'm really
shoulder.
sorry. I meant to go for the meaty part. Oh,
Quick.
you ain't bit me! You mean you bit me? You wee child biting my hand. You for almost tell Mike. You almost
Tell Mike.
Michael's gonna hit you with Boston crab. He's gonna hit you with Boston crab. Have you ever been hit with a Boston crab before?
Well, nice.
Michael Oaken famous for his Boston crabs. Michael Oaken's gonna come up top of the 5 stars. Frog splash you.
Yo.
You children.
Yo.
We should turn into your McIntyre there.
That's Scottish.
I can't believe you bit me. What's happening? Safire Reed. That's how we became friends.
Yeah, because of a mirror.
I like voice noted you an impression of her. So
A mirror.
Says the restraining order says you're not allowed to contact me. So how have you got my number?
oh my god.
Bobby gave it to us.
Bobby, this is yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I've memorised it because of how often you call me. Like,
We just wanted to harass you some more.
Are you coming to Purpose?
Yeah.
I'm literally on my way to Purpose right now. I hope to God you're not there.
Oh no, we definitely won't be there.
I mean, we're on the card. I don't know if you are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm that much of a celebrity, right? I'm a
Celebrity.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Mike,
Michael's gonna hit you the Boston Crab.
how about you, Amira? Do you wanna what's the word? Do you wanna release the restraining order?
No, absolutely not.
Do you want to do an impression of Safire? Because they've just been doing impressions of you.
Oh,
What?
yeah, you are.
We're doing what?
Impressions of you.
Oh, right. You better have done the one you can do very well. All your crap ones.
Oh, okay.
This one didn't go great. We had to call you for inspiration.
Anita turned into Drew McIntyre while doing your accent.
I became Scottish, and for me to do that was like,
Yeah.
do your impression of me. Do your impression of me.
Anyway, we have to go now. Sorry about the restraining order. Bye.
Okay. Book's here in a minute. It's fine. I'm going to record.
Oh, it's a red light. Ah!
Where are we, Safire?
Purpose.
We're
Literally
I need a wee.
60 seconds from Merton Arseface.
I need a wee so bad.
there.
Do you have
Do
a
you-
fake tan?
Do you want to plug your socials and your fake tan?
Thank you. Fake tan. I mean, it's real. My ex, as in Twitter, my Twitter is Safire Wrestling, I think. And my Instagram, or is it Safire Wrestling? I don't remember. Safire Wrestling or Safire Wrestling. SAFIRE. Because I know
Lightning
you,
bolt. Safire Reed, capital letters.
I know you lot like to spell it SAPPHIRE.
Sapphire. Sapphire Riyadh.
That's my Twitter, I think. And then Instagram is Safire Wrestling.
I'm Anita Vaughan. That's it on all of this.
All socials.
Yeah. I am Anita
I was
Vaughan.
on TikTok, but for some reason I got logged
Oh,
out.
I'm on TikTok as well. You can see our vlogs on TikTok.
Go watch our vlogs. Go on.
I wouldn't cross
Go
the
on
road.
and watch the
Cross the
road.
road, baby, pal.
Yeah, and you, brother. Yeah.
You got a helmet on though, so fair play.
And now we're here. Now we're here at Purpose.
There's nowhere to park right outside.
Maybe this interview continues until we finish parking.
Always such a fun and loud time with Hyperactive. Thank you to Safire Reed and Anita Vaughan for coming on Making Towns. If you want to follow Safire and Anita on socials, you can find Safire at Safire Wrestling on Instagram, and you can find Anita at I'm Anita Vaughan, both on Instagram and X, I believe, but definitely Instagram. If you want to follow Making Towns on socials, we are at Making Towns Pod on Instagram and at makingtownspod.bsky.social on Blue Sky. I haven't done as much on the Blue Sky as I should, but it is coming. I will endeavour to use it more. Also, please follow Purpose Wrestling, the promotion that I co-run with David Francisco, at Purpose Wrestling on Instagram, at WrestlePurpose on X, and at purposewrestling.bsky.social on Blue Sky. If you'd like to check out my other podcasts, Cult Classic Society and our little spin-off Doctor Who podcast, Timey Wimey Rewind, you can find those anywhere you get your podcasts and on YouTube. We are on a little bit of a break at the minute. I'm not calling it a hiatus because it isn't a planned thing, it's just a timing issue at the minute. We'll be back very soon with another episode of Timey Wimey Rewind at the least. You can follow us at CC Society Pod on Instagram. And if you want to follow me, I am at bdavies_creative on Instagram. That is where I post most of my things. I am also on Blue Sky, bdavies-creative.bsky.social if you want to follow me there too. Thank you for listening to this episode of Making Towns. And if you're a regular listener to the show, you know that at the end of every episode I have been giving you reasons why I will not have David Francisco on this show. And I put it out there. I've asked a couple of other people what other reasons should I not have David Francisco on this show? And a friend of the show, Dan Belson, has come back with a cracker of a reason I shouldn't have David Francisco on the show. My guest on the next episode was supposed to be David Francisco, but he's been too busy trying to store away his groceries. He puts the carrots on the top shelf, the broccoli on the bottom, but he always maintains that the middle shelf is for the centerpiece. Thank you, Dan. That is the most PG one he sent me. He sent about 6, and a lot of them are not airable. If you have a reason that you think I shouldn't have David Francisco on the podcast, send it in and maybe I will read it out for you. If not, I have the well of Dan Belson reasons I shouldn't have David on. On that note, Dan does a fun podcast with his brother Gavin. They are Be There with Belson. Be aware that some of the content maybe not as broadcastable as it should be, just like some of the things Dan sent me. So instead of David Francisco, I have got a British wrestling legend on the next episode. I've got the East End Butcher, Shah Samuels, will be taking a ride out to WrestleForce, and Shah can tell us all about his life on the road and life in WWE NXT UK and how that differed from life on the indies. Really looking forward to showing you guys that interview. Thank you for listening to this episode of Making Towns, and we will see you next time with Shah Samuels.